Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the AAC. As we'll see, the Cincinnati Bearcats. The Bearcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wildcats offense takes the field. This has an old-school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field, and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other. But this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy. Run the ball up the middle. Physicality. Offensive line gets to assert themselves. Run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
The Wildcats get enough to move the chains.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Going to try to get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. Still running at the 40. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback moving. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. There's ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Oh, yeah.
From inside the 10, here he comes.
Oh, yeah.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
They'll run the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. And they're able to make the tackle. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo. Jones wants to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
Motion from the offense. The give to the tailback. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing's completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
Oh my gosh.
Running it back, it's Harmon. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Runs through a tackle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. He's going to pass. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Harmon. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. At the 35, he's open. He now has 74 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's going to run it. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break.
So I think might go that way. Yeah, perfect.
He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Got it in the middle. It's coming. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. And the Wildcats have it for the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Now sliding to his left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. Getting set for the point after. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. Jones to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Ball is free. Bounce.
Oh, we know who's not catching that.
To them. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Wow.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Wisconsin is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Camp Randall. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Michigan.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Brown.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking off. Looking to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Brown. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The Wildcats are flying down the field. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on this. You might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Going up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. The Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry up. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets enough. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business first half. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Feeling some heat. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He finds his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Right down the gut of the field. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Yeah, and the passing game comes
Bro,
through,
what are we
and
doing?
We need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Hi.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Brown has it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Jones wants to throw it. Unloads.
Bro, what the heck?
Got his man. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Looking to move it through the air. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And back to the air on second down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it.
Looks
They
like I might
finish it with the
lose.
passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Only 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Lexington.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the tackle was made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break out some.
They get him up rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. Jones to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. Explosive. Picks up more than 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. They're getting this guy lathered up. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled immediately after the catch. The Bearcats have pushed it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. This will be the 9th play of the drive coming up. It's a 3rd and 2. They'll try to bully their way for the
Like,
first.
come on.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The field position position was bad, the finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing them open.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking for an open area to his left. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats! He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Come on.
In stride inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his
I cannot
way
stop
right
it.
away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He'll pull it down. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Unfocused downfield, soft focus around him. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure, and he knew he had to get out of danger.
He's going to fire deep. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made. Now from inside the red zone. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Defensively on 3rd and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure you get at least to the sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let them throw the football. Make them throw it underneath. And how about this quarterback? He does an unbelievable job scrambling around now, hitting the gas, picks up so many yards. Now he makes it a 4th down and manageable. So much easier on the offense.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his
just going
favorite
deep
receiver,
every single
it might
play.
be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Leaves it with the back.
Oh my God.
20, he's got space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards,
Bro, get out of my way.
He can make big plays like this. Man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Kentucky! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, the running back, looking for room. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Bearcats will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Oh yeah, I got it too.
At the 40, there he goes.
Oh gosh.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, and keep this drive rolling.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Comes out throwing on first down. He'll try to do it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown.
This is the moment for this offense to put the drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. From the red zone, looking for a space. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Wants to throw on second down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Trying to get to him. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Now on second and goal. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting him. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky. Oh, Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on the other side.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with. And the ball's on the ground.
Yes, let's go.
The ball was loose. Offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Offense set on first down. Quarterback checking the play. They'll try the left side. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. And the Wildcats are in the hurry-up. Give to Brown. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops it back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is...
Oh my gosh, dude. I'm down there so much. Oh my god, dude.
In the fourth quarter.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. West Virginia is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Don Nehlen, this has not been a blowout today in Morgantown. They're up by just 2 over Penn State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this room.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wide out in motion. Jones wants to throw it. Gets it out fast. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Coming after him. He'll pull it down and run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This offense has a second down play. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. These corners backing off a bit. Going for it all. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
No way.
And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On second down, looking to throw. He wants a big play here late. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. First down for this offense. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Handoff from the gun. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the tackle. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.